Welcome. In this video, we'll be talking about covalent compounds and their properties. We can classify covalent compounds, which are compounds that have atoms that are sharing electrons, and their physical properties, into two types of substances. We have a molecular solid or a network solid. So there's two different types here. In a molecular substance, this is a substance that's made up of covalently bonded molecules, right? Or molecules where we have shared electrons. And some of our physical properties of molecular substances include low melting points, and this is a relative low compared to other types of compounds, at less than 300 degrees C. They tend to be poor conductors of heat and electricity, and they are very soft. We can scratch them quite easily. And some examples of molecules that might be familiar to us are water, ammonium, hydrogen, and glucose. Network solids are another type of covalent solid that we can have, and we see these in a lot of different places. So carbon atoms can form covalent bonds with other carbon atoms in a 3D arrangement, and this arrangement is called the network solid. So for a diamond, these are all carbon atoms here, and the lines in here show covalent bonds, and they arrange themselves in a particular pattern that ends up giving us this beautiful gemstone. An allotrope of carbon is graphite, and graphite, all of these molecules here are attached through covalent bonds, but they have a slightly different arrangement in 3D space. And graphite forms flat sheets that are loosely associated in 2 dimensions on top of each other. And these are able to slide over each other pretty easily, which is what's happening when we write with a pencil. So our network solids, some examples are diamonds, graphite. These are both made of carbon, and they have slightly different arrangements, but they're all sharing electrons in between those atoms. Another type of network solid is silicon dioxide, or quartz, which looks similar to a diamond but has different properties. And these are arranged in covalent bonds with alternating silicon and oxygen atoms. Our physical properties of network solids are different than those of our molecular solids. So these tend to have high melting points, and this is due to our strong covalent bonds, and there are a lot of them. So we have lots of bonds in that network that are very hard to break and overcome unless we go to really high temperatures. Some of our network solids can be extremely hard, like diamond. Diamond is the hardest substance that we know of. Or they can be soft, like graphite, which we also know is pretty soft because we can use it in a pencil. And it's really dependent on the 3D structure arrangement of the atoms. These compounds tend to be poor conductors of heat and electricity, except for graphite. So that's it for some of our properties of covalent compounds. We have our molecular compounds and our network solids. They are all made of nonmetals with covalent bonds, and their arrangements of those atoms in the solid they're in give rise to their physical properties. Good work today. See you next time.